Greetings, gamers, and welcome to part 2 of the world's first Dark and Darker Trivia Challenge. If you're here for the first time, welcome. But also, you're going to need to leave. Because if it is your first time, that means you missed episode 1, or part 1, and you need to go watch that first. For those of you returning, welcome back, and I just want to give you a couple quick reminders that I mentioned at the outset of part 1. The episode, when it was live streamed, was pretty scuffed. The scoreboard is constantly out of whack, so please do not listen to anything that is from the live stream regarding the score. Most of the time it's wrong. I've done my best to clean it up in post-production, and I've added scoreboards throughout this second part, just like in the first, and ultimately I don't think it changed the result of the game. You may debate that the final Jeopardy wagers could have been slightly different, but I think the result would have been the same. That being said, thanks again for tuning in. Let's jump into the show. It's time for Double Jeopardy. Are we all ready?
Yes.
Let's do
it.
Feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
Our categories for Double Jeopardy are Mercantile Matters, R&R, which stands for Rogue and Ranger, Quests Abound, Potpourri, Swords, Boards, and the like, and Emotional. SBS, you have the lead and get control of the board. Sir,
All right.
where would you like to go?
I'll go straight to emotional for 400, please.
Takes
Oops,
one sip of
clicking on
champagne,
the
gets
wrong screen.
emotional.
The number of emotes that can be equipped on the wheel. Soma.
What is 10?
Ooh, sorry.
I tried
Damn
to
it.
buzz in. By the way, it's locked.
Son of
All right,
a...
I'm going to open it back up and opening. Nope, it
That's still
didn't
locked for
open.
me.
Now it's unlocked. Odin.
What is 9?
That is also incorrect. The number of emotes that can be equipped on
Wait, I
the
wanna buzz.
wheel.
I want to buzz in.
Yeah, slow. There we go.
Josh.
What is 8?
8 is the correct answer. Nice work. You are plus $400, bringing you to 18, and you still have control of the board, sir.
I'll take emotional for 800, please, Alex.
The We Want Food lobby emote consists of these two utensils. Mr. Strange.
What is a fork and knife?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
No!
I am
No.
resetting the timer. Jay, you may respond, sir.
What is a fork and a spoon? Other than a
That
spork combined.
is the answer that we are looking for. Well done. It's plus 800 to you. You have control of the board.
It's super funny that Subad messes that one up, just saying.
Well, I mean, it's one of those, so.
How about R&R for 800?
Grossest category.
The answer here, it's the only base stat that is exactly the same for both Ranger and Rogue. And the answer we were looking for here is Will.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
I was going to say dexterity.
I was going to say resourcefulness.
Jay, you still have control.
Let's go R&R for 1200.
For 1200, if you're scummy enough to play Rogue, you can choose from this ridiculous number of perks.
The bias is leaking through.
Time is up, and the answer here that we were looking for is 15.
My God.
That's
15
ridiculous.
Oh, man,
perks
Jesus.
for Rogue. Jay, you are still in control.
Let's go Mercantile Matters for 400.
This merchant sells only one type of item. Mr.
I'm
Ken
locked.
Nabi.
Damn
What
it.
is the treasure?
That is incorrect.
I was locked. I was trying to buzz in.
Ken locked you out. So it's set now that only the top player gets in. Unlocking. Jay.
Who is the surgeon?
The surgeon is the correct
Damn
answer.
it.
Let's go Questabound for 400.
These two merchants are the first to provide you a quest. Odin.
What are the armorer and treasurer? Wait.
No, that is not correct. Next up. So Bad Strange.
Who is the treasurer and the tavern master?
That, I believe, is the correct response. It is Tavern Master and Treasurer.
Skeletons and mimics, baby. I'll take emotional for 1200.
It's the only emote to cost 4 red shards. And the answer we were looking for is the Carol.
Darn.
The Carol. All right. Where are we going next?
Emotional for 1600.
These two things can be roasted on a spit over a campfire in the dungeon. Jay.
A roasted rabbit and a pot of stew.
Consulting the judges.
Nice.
It's actually a soup, Jay.
Give me a stew.
The response that we were looking for was a rabbit and kettle, and the judges say a pot of stew is acceptable. So Jay,
Yeah.
you will get
Let's go, baby.
1600, and you now have control of the board.
Let's go, Jay.
While I have control, really, what's the difference between soup and stew? Who would know? Let's go
Potatoes.
potpourri for 400.
Potpourri it is for 400. Regardless of rarity, this cleric weapon can break a crate in one hit. Odin.
What is the Warhammer?
If
Oh, sorry.
that-
What is the War
No.
Mall? Sorry. Okay. Yep. That's fine.
that is not correct.
I just gave the answer away though. Ever
Yes,
since
you
I
did.
introduced the War Mall, I've said Warhammer every single time.
Yep. 3, 2, 1. It's open. It's open.
It's
Jay.
always been locked for me. It's been locked.
What is the Morning
Jay-
Star?
Jay is beating you to the punch, Soma. Sorry about
I'm not
that.
gonna lie, I'm just mashing that shit when it's locked, by the way.
Morning
It
Star.
always just says yeah. It's yellow and locked.
Morning
It's
Star.
never-
Yeah, you just
we
gotta
would have
spam it.
also accepted Warmaul as well. That is a very good call. I should have added one-handed weapon to that equation. Thank you, Odin. All right, Jay, you have control of the board, sir.
How about R&R for 400?
Foraging for food allows you to recover this amount of HP with a field ration. So bad, strange.
What is 25 HP from a biscuit?
25 is the answer we were looking for. Well done,
Nice.
sir. That brings you to $1,800, and you have control.
What is emotional for the max amount?
Emotional for 2,000. It's the only emote to have both an in-game and lobby emote. Strange, that's yours.
What is the Madrinas coffee emote?
That is not the answer we were looking for.
What?
The name of the emote, please, sir. Shameless,
Okay.
but I'm not going to give it to you, but I'm just curious to see if you're going to find it on there now.
I mean, it says, now that you've fueled up, explore the depths of the dark and darker and fuel up with our exclusive rest and lobby emote.
Yep, that's not the one we're looking for, though. I'm going
It's
to open
time,
up the
baby.
buzzer.
It's tea time. It's the SBS tea
It's
time.
the only emote to have both an in-game and lobby emote. Timer has been reset and started. If anybody else would like to buzz in? All right. The answer we were looking for is thumbs up. Thumbs up.
What?
You can do thumbs up while you're sitting at the table, and you can do thumbs up in the game. Josh, where would you like to go?
Let's see. Let's go with Quest of Bounds for 2,000, please.
For 2,000, the Goblin Merchant exclaims this H word at the beginning and end of the Tricky Trades quest line. Odin for 2,000.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not mean to click the buzzer, but we're just gonna say, what is human?
Human? Sorry, that is a good guess, but not the answer we are looking for.
Darn, I thought it was hummus.
The Goblin Merchant exclaims this H word at the beginning and end of the Tricky Trades quest line. Going to give 8 more seconds to respond. Mr. Strange, I have a suspicion that you are going to be angry with yourself.
Adventure awaits.
Huzzah is the
Huzzah!
answer we were looking for there.
I'm glad I didn't buzz in. I thought it was harumph.
All right, you're in control.
I will take Quest of Bound for 1,600, please.
Facing your fears requires that you eradicate this many skeletons from the dungeon. Mr. SBS.
How many is 75?
That is correct. 75 is the answer we were looking for there. Quick score checkup. We have Jay in the lead with 3,000. SBS with 1,400. Ken with 800. Soma with negative 2,400 and Odin with negative 2,600. Still
Let's go,
lot of
Soma.
money, a lot of money on the board. Joshua, where are we going?
Quest of Bound for 1,200?
Sadly, you cannot gain any affinity with these 3 merchants. Ooh, the answer we were looking for there was the fortune teller, the collector, and the treasurer. And it is still Josh.
Quest of Bound for 800?
A Crimson Holiday requires the elimination of this number of total players. So bad, Strange. What is your response, sir?
Every class times 5, so 8 times 5 is 40, Alex. What is 40?
40 is the correct response. Plus 800 takes you to 2,200 and still with control of the board.
Let's give a go for swords, boards, and the like for 400.
The answer here, extra reps are required with this sword, which has the second lowest base damage. Ken.
What is the short sword?
I believe that is incorrect.
Damn nerves.
I'm going to open the buzzer back up and Soma.
What is the rapier?
That is correct. Rapier is the response we were looking for.
Nice.
Soma with plus 400. And
There we go.
You have control.
All right, I'll take it. Let's go with R&R for 2,000.
Rogan Ranger for 2,000. Thou love me not is listed on the description of this dagger. Odin.
I can't go that much deeper in the hole without just giving up, so I'm just gonna guess on this one and say it's Deathbloom. What is Deathbloom?
That is correct.
Nice.
All right. It makes sense because it's a flower.
Yeah, I was going to do the same thing.
All right, Odin,
Yeah,
where
seriously.
are we headed?
Let's go for potpourri for 800.
Including the altar of sacrifice, it's the total number of shrines you can magically interact with. So bad, strange.
What is 4?
That is incorrect.
What is 5? There was a pause.
Who's got the fastest? There it is. Ken has the fastest
on
trigger
that
finger.
What? 5? What is 5?
Yeah, we're throwing that question out. Yeah, nice job.
God damn it, so bad.
No deductions from anybody. We'll throw it out.
All right, Ken, we are giving you control of the board.
Let's go swords and boards for 16.
Of all the pole arms, it has the least slowdown on hit. Ken.
Oh, least. Oh God, why did I do this? Why did I freaking do this? Spear. What is spear?
Spear is correct.
Oh, I'm the greatest.
Nice.
I'm the greatest.
That takes you up to 2,000. And you, sir, have control.
We'll double down. We go swords and boards for 12.
For 1,200. Timber. This implement has the lowest move speed of all the axes.
I have one question. Is this one hand and two hand?
Yes. And Ken, did you buzz in? I didn't hear anything on my end for some reason. Okay, I've got Ken as first. Here.
So you might not give this to me, but I think this is correct. It's the Francesca. What is the Francesca?
God, I didn't omit throwing
Yo,
axes.
well played.
Well played. Yes, we will accept the Francesca. It should have been a weapon and not a utility. I guess technically, are those considered
hatchet,
utility?
Right?
Yeah, well
Yeah,
played.
the answer we were looking for is
Yeah.
hatchet, but we will
Hatchet.
accept the Francesca.
Nice.
We're back, baby.
Because they put the horse up to 30, if I remember correctly.
Way up.
All right, we now have 9 questions left. We're under double digits. We'll do a quick stop here to catch up on the scores. Who just got that one? Ken did.
Oh, that was me. Yeah.
You've got control of the board.
We'll do sword and board for 8.
Sword and board for 800. Excluding magical ones, it's the total number of shield types in the game. Ken.
What is 3?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Oh, I'm garbage.
Resetting the timer for everyone else. Soma.
Dude, how'd you beat me on that one?
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you there.
What is 4?
4 is the answer we were looking for. sir.
Goddamn puppies.
Denise!
Goddamn
How could you
puppies,
forget?
dude. Because clerics can't
Yeah.
use them, dude.
Plus 800 to you, and you now have control.
All right. Potpourri for 12.
For 1200, a light block animation will trigger if your blocking power is greater than this weapon property. J.
Impact power. What is
That is
impact power?
That is exactly the response we were looking for.
Nice.
Hey.
4200 for you, sir, and control of the board.
Let's go. Mercantile matters for 800.
Aside from the fortune teller, he's the only human merchant to not have a beard. Odin.
Who is the tailor?
That is incorrect. Resetting the clock.
Guess when he was only a mustache.
Soma.
Who is the armor?
That is correct.
Babyface boy.
Oh, really? I thought
Nice
he had one
chubby
under his.
cheeks.
I
Yeah,
thought he had one under his chainmail.
he's got those beautiful chubby cheeks.
He does indeed. Plus 800, Soma, that takes you up to 6 minus thou. So you are creeping back up to even, sir.
All right. Potpourri for 16.
Answer here. Patch number 2 introduced new ores, which upped the count of distinct ingots to this number. Soma.
What is 4? Oh wait, what is 5? 5.
4 was your
Shit.
answer, and 4 is incorrect. Timer is about to be reset, and it is Ken.
Of course, again.
I mean, what is 6?
The answer we were looking for is indeed 6.
It's 6? Oh fuck,
Mhm.
it is 6. Ruby, coal, gold, silver, bronze.
Silver, copper, iron.
Oh, iron
Yeah,
as
that's right,
well.
yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Good call.
The Ore Master, baby.
You
Jay.
can't
actually-
mine silver. Can't mine silver.
Actually,
Oh wait, what was the question?
Dude, Ken will find a way to mine silver.
So I think the question said it's the total number of distinct ingots, and silver does have ingots.
Mm-hmm.
shit on Jay. Get shit on.
It said ores, but I'm no.
it said-
Oh wait, it might have said
You
ores.
show
The
me a
addition.
silver ore, bro. I'll wait.
Yeah, let's go back.
Flip.
The question was with
So-
the addition of these ores, the
Yes.
total number of ingots.
Oh,
That's
there's
correct.
5.
Patch number 2 introduced
Semantics.
new ores, which upped the count of distinct ingots to this number. Yeah. So it's one of the few times where my question was actually not wrong, or my answer was not wrong. Very good.
It was
But
tricky. I like it.
it was a little tricky. Ken, you have control. Here's the board.
Let's go a little R&R for 1600.
15 is also the number you get when you add these two base stats on the rogue. Odin.
What is vigor and strength?
Vigor and strength is indeed the answer we were looking for. All right,
I'll just take
Odin,
it.
with the money that I owe you, you are up to $200 and you have control of the board.
My God. All right, let's go potpourri for 2000.
While drinking a potion, your character is slowed by this percent for 1 second. Ken,
What is 30%?
that is incorrect.
Shit.
While drinking a potion, your character is slowed by this percentage for 1 second.
God, I know this.
Timer has been reset. All right. According to the wiki, that number is 25%.
Darn.
25.
Close.
All right. Mercantile Matters is all that's left. Where are we going to go within that category?
Let's go for 1200.
1200 it is. A druid might loan you this type of pendant, which has vigor as its base stat. So bad, strange.
What is a bear pendant?
That is the correct answer. Bear. Bear.
Bear. All right, we'll take 1600. Keep it organized.
For 1600, the timer has been reset. The merchants page actually consists of both merchants and this other category.
Hmm.
What?
So when you click on the merchants page at the top, it actually says that it has both merchants and travelers. Like old Saint Nick, he's just stopping by. He's a traveler on his way. Merchants
Ah,
Never knew
and
that one.
travelers.
yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
Okay.
Good to know.
Did you learn?
Yeah, we'll go 2K.
Last
Good
question
choice.
of the game before Final Jeopardy for $2,000. With a neutral affinity, Nicholas sells both a recurve bow and Viking sword for this amount of candy canes. The answer we were looking for there, and this was a hard one, obviously, 27. 27.
I was gonna say 45.
I was
So
going to say 26. 45?
I thought it was like
Fuck.
22.
I thought it was 26.
All
45.
right, folks. That is the end of our second round. And the actual point totals are shown on the screen now. Today's Final Jeopardy category is Origins. So the rules in Final Jeopardy are that you can wager up to the amount that you currently have. However, if you have less than 2,000, I'm going to allow you to wager up to 2,000. So, gentlemen, I will go, and actually, so this is fair. If you could send me a direct message within the next 30 seconds what you would like to wager. I don't want you guys to game each other by saying it out loud. So DM me in Discord what amount you would like to wager in Final Jeopardy. Okay. Here we go. This 4-word tagline was associated with Dark and Darker in the early alpha playtest days. You have 30 seconds to respond in a direct message. And we fast forward for your convenience and to avoid any copyright issues. So let's see what Josh said.
Josh wins by default. Unlucky.
I hope you all
Mr. So Bad Strange, who bet $1,199 to the question, this 4-word tagline was associated with Dark and Darker in the early alpha playtest days. He said, hardcore fantasy dungeon delver. Unfortunately, that is not the response we were looking for.
No worries.
We subtract $1,199, leaving you with the total of $2,201. However, fear not. I think we are going to have a lot of wrong answers here. Next up, we have Odin, who bet the house of $2,000. He says, the dark grows darker. That is also incorrect. Minus 2,000 takes him to negative 1,800. Next up, we've got Jay.
Can I change my answer to hey, fuck you, Nexon?
That would be acceptable. The dark grows darker is Jay's response here. So sorry about that. I wasn't switching my camera here. There we go. It's hard to do things. Jay, your response was the dark grows darker, and that is also incorrect. Yes. So your wager of 4,600 takes you back to 0. Nerd. $2,000 on the line. He says, hold the line. I said
hold the line. I said hold the line.
It's got to be 4 words. It's got to be 4.
I said hold the line.
I love it. Well played. Well played. Fantastic work. But no, that is also incorrect. We will be deducting 2,000 from your score.
Almost.
And last but not least, we have Mr. Ken Nabi.
Oh,
Can
easy.
he do it?
Oh, 100%.
Can he do it?
Kenneth, he says, the dungeon always wins. And unfortunately for him, that is also an incorrect response.
Darn.
I thought you were about to pull a fast one. I was to be like, unfortunately for him, that is correct.
The answer that we were looking for, fellas, is this. It is the very first Discord post that Iron Mace ever made. It is raid, fight, die, repeat.
Woo!
Edit tomorrow.
And that leaves us with a final total of 2201 for our new Jeopardy champion, world's first Jeopardy champion, Mr. Joshua, aka So Bad Strange. Congratulations, sir.
SBS on top, baby. GG, guys.
GG.
This is
Rats,
Who's
rats.
Jeopardy anyway, where the points are made up and the answers don't matter.
Well, that about wraps it up here, folks. The final, as mentioned in the live stream, the final victor was Mr. SBS So Bad Strange, with the only one to have a positive point total. Everybody else was at or below 0. For those of you that are curious about the metrics outside of Final Jeopardy, there is a grid here on the board that shows the number correct, the correct dollar amount associated with those answers, and also the incorrect answers, or the number of them, along with the incorrect value for each contestant. So it does paint a little bit different picture when you ignore Final Jeopardy. But all in all, hope you guys had a good time watching the video. I had an absolute blast making it, although it was a little bit humbling as well. Next time around, I will not try to host, produce, scorekeep, and judge all at once. That was a little bit more than I had bargained for. But I do plan to do more of these in the future. I would love to hear your guys' feedback on what we could do to make it bigger and better. I do know that the buzzer was extremely off-putting, so next time I'm planning to get the paid version of that software so we can have a little bit more digestible sound. But yeah, all in all, really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching this far. Stay tuned for more Dark and Darker content in the future. We'll see you next time, guys.
Dude, I was so tripped up
I
on
hate
that.
to be the first one to leave, but like I have to shower and like eat.
No,
I'm
it's-
starving.
Yeah, I gotta
boys,
go
it
too.
was a pleasure. A
Yeah.
true
As
pleasure.
As always, gents.
Bye, everybody.
Jay and
God.
Soma,
Thank you,
was,
Jay.
was
Jay
it
and
you
Soma,
guys?
thank you.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
of
coming
course.
by.
Thanks for
Thank you,
the
Scott.
invite.
And
Thanks.
as always,
to meet
you're
you,
all
Odin.
shit.
And he's
That
out.
sounds like
All right,
somebody
well,
who
I'm not
got
gonna let
0 points would say.
Yep.
Ah, yeah.
All right, guys. Everybody in the chat, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Have a
Take it
good
easy,
Good night,
guys.
guys.
Later, boys.
Good night.
Bye-bye.